Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and in this video I'm going to give you my tarot forecast and advice for the upcoming week starting from October 11th until October 17th. I'm going to give you my tarot forecast and advice based on your zodiac sign for each zodiac sign, explaining and giving you my advice on what you should expect for the upcoming week. Okay, so let's start. So the first zodiac sign we have is Aries. So what should Aries expect in the upcoming week from October 11th until October 17th? And we have 3 swords. This week for Aries is not going to be an easy one. You can expect some sort of disappointments. Please pay attention to any heart problems, heart diseases. If you have some, please be careful with your cardiovascular diseases and problems if you have them. Also, this week you might feel pain, like pain in your heart. It can be like physical pain, as I've said earlier, and it can be like your pain inside. I don't know, you broke with someone, something happened and your heart is hurting. My advice for you, be ready to hear not an unpleasant news or like events or something can happen. Be ready for that. If it happens, don't go too deep in yourself. Don't over exaggerate things. And because these emotions, negative emotions can take over you, you may behave in an unusual way. So please think before you do something. Be within this reality, because sometimes the way you perceive things based because of all those negative things or events that happen to you, you may do things in a wrong way. So don't rush up your decisions. Please, if you can take some time off to think or to act, better to do that during this week. Okay, and then you can come back to the certain things and make your decisions later, after you're done with this negative state. Okay. So the next one we have Taurus. So what Taurus should expect the upcoming week? Okay, Justice, it's our major arcana for Taurus. So for Taurus this week, I do recommend you to pay attention to all the documents, to all the official documents you sign, any contracts. So anywhere where you need to put your signature, please pay attention to all the official documents, to the contracts that I've said earlier. Read everything, double check everything. There is a high chance that you might miss something. Sometimes you need to read all those little letters at the end of each paper, so do that. So this week, Justice is also about balance, so be able to balance things. Sometimes even it can be relationships, because Justice is also about official relationships, so marriage, for example. So this week you might have sort of situations related to your official relationships, not an easy ones, so please be able to balance everything out. Be the smart one in your relationships, how you communicate and how you deal with the conflicts. So overall, it's not bad week, but definitely you will have to weigh lots of things and be able to think properly about everything, as I've said earlier, about the official documents, about contracts, all the negotiations you might have during this week, all the deals you want to close during this week. It's better not to do them, but if you have to, please double check everything during this week. And as I've said earlier, pay attention to your official relationships. It can be marriage. Tension can happen within your official relationship this week, but you have to be able to balance everything. Remember, everything about balance. You can do that. Okay, so the next one we have Gemini. For the Gemini for the upcoming week, okay, So for the Gemini, for the upcoming week, we have 9 Cups, which is a great card. Gemini, you should expect a great week coming up. So as you can see in the card, you kind of collected all the trophies. So this week about feeling satisfied with everything, achieving results, getting results, achieving all your goals, success. So this week is pretty good for you in terms of psychological and mental well-being, and overall for your career, for your work. If you have any projects coming up soon, or if you have planned something for this week, like to do something or to achieve something. So this week overall is great for your tasks, for any achievements. If you plan something, it's better to act this week if you have been thinking about starting a new project or doing something. So it's better to do this week rather than postponing it for the next week or for the upcoming week. So this week is good for all your achievements. But as you can see in the card, you are the only one person, so it's about individual success. So this week you should work by yourself. Don't really rely on your team members or like collaborations. So this week your success is gonna depend on you. So that's why you have to put a lot of effort in order to achieve that. Overall, it's a great week to take care of your pleasures. If you have been thinking about, I don't know, going to the spa for a while, or you have been thinking about doing something for yourself, what you enjoy doing. So this week is a great to do that. Okay. So the next one is Cancer. For Cancer, for the upcoming week, we have Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Coins. Sometimes, as you can see, there is a coin over here, meaning that there is like a hand coming to you. Something's gonna be given to you as a gift or present within this week. In terms of the material present, related to money, related to the wellness, all your desires, all your wishes are gonna come true within this week. What important to remember about it, it's one time only. It's not gonna happen every single week, not every week. For example, there is a difference between getting a one-time bonus at work rather than getting a stable increase in your salary every single month. So this card is about one-time bonus only. So this week you're gonna get it. So that's why it's only one time. Please do not relax and do nothing. You still have to work hard. You still need to focus on your things, on your work, on your achievements, on your project, or whatever you're doing, on your hobbies. So that's why, yes, you get it, but it's not an excuse not to work and do nothing. So that's about this week. Try to think about how you can use your money, your capital wisely. Also remember about that during this week. Do not waste it. Yes, you get this gift, you get this present, money related one, financially related one, the capital related one, but your main task is not to over relax and do nothing, and try to think how you can multiply it in the future, not just to waste it. Okay, so the next one is Leo for the upcoming week. Wow, it's again a major arcana, the Chariot, the major arcana number 7. So this week for Leo, it's all about achievements and it's all about actions. So as you can see, the Chariot, it has wheels in order to go, and same with the car. In order to go somewhere, in order to have certain movements, you need the motion. And it's same for you. This week, you need this motion if you want to achieve these things. So remember that you always need to be in action. You always need to be in motion. You always need to do something. So this week is about going forward, achieving things like a warrior, because he is a warrior also, sometimes we call it. And he goes and achieves the things. Also remember about that in order to achieve the things, you need a certain goal. So you need your point B. Where are you going? Yes, we sometimes see, let's say, horses, but without knowing the direction of where we are going, nothing is gonna happen. So this week, try to think about the direction. Where are you going? What you want to achieve? What is your point B? What is your plan? No, you can say number 2, what is your plan? And go and actually escalate and do that. But like all those 3 things are important for this week. And if you do that, this week is going to be great. Again, great for achievements. But yes, you might feel tired at the end of this week because the speed is going to be too fast within this week, because you're going to do a lot and you're going to hard work a lot. But remember that it's going to be paid off to you. Yes, right now, this week can be a bit challenging in terms of the work and the load of the work and the amount of work you have to do. But it will pay off. It will pay off at the end of this week. I guarantee you. But you just need to put more effort into this. Okay, and remember about the 3 most important things which I've just told you. Next one, we have Virgo. Virgo for the upcoming week. And for Virgo, we have Queen of Swords. So this week, Virgo, it's better to listen rather than to say. It's better to observe rather than go and act. Think about your expenses. Don't overspend. Do it wisely in terms of the finances. If you need to buy something, if it's like necessary, it's a must, it's urgent, do that. But if it can wait until maybe next week. So this week, don't try to spend a lot of money on the things you don't actually need, like kind of a necessary things. So it's better to keep your finances in one place. Pay attention to your emotions. Sometimes try to control them, try to observe them, but don't be afraid to communicate and work with other people. There just might be some certain situations where you will need to breathe in and breathe out, and don't let emotions take over you. But overall, this week is good for the communications, for network. And actually, a communication network can bring you better results, professional results this week. So you can, some new maybe opportunities can come from other people. So be open-minded to other ideas, to other thoughts, and don't be afraid to go and collaborate and work and communicate with other people. So overall, it's going to be an interesting week. Not an easy one, but not the hard one. Just like there are some things which you need to consider and pay attention to, as I've said earlier, about expenses, about your emotions, and maybe the third keyword is about networking and communicating with other people, because they can give you opportunities within this week. Okay, so the next one we have Libra. So what Libra should expect in the upcoming week. In Libra, for the upcoming week of October 11th until October 17th, you have a Queen of Pentacles. So overall, it's going to be a pretty neutral week, but it's a good week for finances. So it's all going to be about money related things this week. It's going to be about money and about finances. So this week, in terms of the finances, I do recommend you, because it's a queen. She is about saving and thinking about the long-term perspectives. So try to not to overspend your money. Try to not to have lots of expenses this week. So it's better to save for the future. Maybe you have a savings account, or if you want to invest for the long-term portfolio if you have one. So it's better to do that this week. And overall, it's good for earning more as well. So if you have certain opportunities related to money coming up soon, so this week would be great for them as well to take them, and because you can potentially earn some money this week. one thing you should pay attention to is that, as I've said earlier, she is about saving for the future and thinking about the future and the long-term perspectives. And sometimes as you think too much about future, you are not here at this present moment. So I do encourage you to think and remember about the present moment. So also try to enjoy what you have right now. Be here at this present moment. Don't overthink too much about your future, because you might be too much into it, that's why, and not be in this reality. So remember about that. Yes, think about the future, but also stay connected to the present moment, to the reality, what is happening right now. And if you have certain expenses, yes, please spend the money. If you need to buy something urgent, do that. Don't be greedy on the things you actually need, because you are too worried about your future. If it's needed, it's needed. Please do that. So the next one after Libra, we have Scorpio. So Scorpio for the upcoming week. And for Scorpio, we have eight cups. Not an easy week is gonna be, and it's about that you might feel stuck, that you might feel a bit depressed and discouraged about certain things. It is about that you are currently in the process of going somewhere and achieving something, and you are stuck in the middle of it. And let's say you have to climb the mountain and you are like halfway there. You've been through so many things, and you start to feel doubt about yourself. Can I actually achieve that? Can I actually get there? So that's why you might feel lost right now, but this card is a reminder to you that you are on the right track. Everything is happening in the right way, how it's supposed to happen, and that you have to continue going. If you continue going, you will achieve that success. Yes, it's not gonna be an easy way up, but you're kind of in the middle. You've been through lots of things. You climbed all the way to the middle. It's like you just need to achieve this peak and get to the peak. So that's why I do encourage you to continue going. If you've been thinking about something, if you've been uncertain about about some things, should you do that or not? I have lots of doubts about it. This sign for you that you have to do that. So that's why this week you might think a lot. It's going to be about overthinking, maybe. Sometimes it's about state of depression, but not too much. But definitely about feeling lost at some point. But my advice for you, go and continue doing the things you have planned. You are on the right track. Everything is happening great. Continue going. There is no way back. Keep going up. Remember that. Then we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, next week is the High Priestess, the major arcana, the major arcana number 2. So this week is better to observe the things rather than to act. So this week I do encourage you to be a bit quiet, maybe to study the subject, listen to your intuition. It's kind of, she is all about the intuition, listening to your inner self, what you actually want, what you how you actually feel, your body. Listen to your body, listen to your emotions, whatever is happening inside of you. So this week is more about the connection with yourself. It's not oriented on money making at all. It's about gaining new skills, learning new things. Don't act a lot. Listen to your intuition. If you know you have a bad intuition, maybe it's time to work on it and develop it. It's not oriented as well on the relationships with other people. So this week is better to spend with yourself, learning about yourself, but don't be very active this week. This week is about being proactive on an opposite side. So next one we have Capricorn. For Capricorn, we have 9 swords. It's very hard card in general, so meaning that this week is going to be a hard one as well, not an easy one, and it's all about the inside feelings. So this week you might feel a bit depressed inside, feeling lost, not knowing where to go, what to do, feeling tired as well, overwhelmed with the things. It's about the fight with yourself. So this week you're gonna be fighting not with other people but with yourself. So it's about the psychological tiredness that you feel, like mental tiredness, maybe like a feeling of anxiety as well, not believing in yourself, like feeling a bit disappointed with yourself. So that's why I do recommend this week to you to work with your fears, because this is about fears as well. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Why am I feeling like that? Why am I feeling depressed? What I don't like? How can I change that? If you want this week to cry. If you want to break something, go break it. Don't keep all your emotions inside of yourself. You already have enough of them being inside of you. So if you want to put them out somewhere, I don't know, go do some sports and put all your emotions out, can help as well. So don't keep them inside of you, but don't throw them on other people. It's not the best way. If you can limit your interactions with other people, it would be great, because this week is about yourself, not about fighting yourself, not other people, and not having some conflicts with other people. So this week is going to be a lot about reflections and fighting on your own fears. Not an easy one, but I know that you can do it. You can go through all those hard times. I believe in you. So next one we have Aquarius. For Aquarius, next week we have 5 wands. And as you can see on the card, people are fighting here. All the fights are always about some conflicts, some tension between maybe yourself or between your other people. So in this case, the tension and conflict with other people. So that's why not an easy week for Aquarius. And this week has prepared for you lots of challenges. You have to go through very unstable emotional well-being, meaning that one day you can be very happy and enjoying your life. Next day you can scream and shout and break all the plates on the kitchen. So it's kind of upsides and downs within this week. So one day everything is great, another day everything is so bad. If we talk about the finances, if we talk about your work or your career, be able to build the boundaries. So in order to avoid having the fight with others, don't let other people to do your work for you. Don't let them interrupt you. Don't let them tell you what to do. You are your own boss, and be able to build all those boundaries, and don't let other people in except only you. So that's why this week think about your environment. Think about people with whom you communicate, with whom you build relationships, your co-workers, your colleagues, your family, your friends. Who are those people? Who are they? What is their true self? And try to pay more attention to your environment with this week, with whom you communicate and with whom you work. It's not the time yet when you have to get rid of those people. This week is about observation and actually observing and thinking and analyzing the things, not making action in terms of changing your environment, with whom you work and with whom you communicate. The last sign we have is Pisces. And Pisces for the upcoming week. Oh, it's a great card. It's 9 Pentacles or 9 coins. So for Pisces, this week is great for all your work, for all your projects, for your career, for your business. You're gonna achieve everything. Everything's gonna happen in a good and a best way, in a positive way. So that's why don't miss this opportunity. In order not to miss it, please act, do something, because if you don't do anything, there is a high chance that you can miss this opportunity of having everything being that positive. One thing to pay attention to this week is about your behavior, your maybe egoistic behavior. Try to think maybe you are too focused on yourself. You think only about yourself, you don't care about other people, you put yourself first and other people. But this week is about achievements at work and career with other people, so you have to be able to communicate with other people. So pay attention to that negative behavior traits you might have in yourself. So that's why you might lose this connection with reality, thinking that you're the best and you know everything better than anyone else. So please take off all those pink glasses, and it's time to be realistic about yourself. If you know that you're not good at something, maybe it's time to improve it. Maybe it's time to change certain behavior traits. So yes, this week is great for all achievements and in terms of the finances especially, but it's not going to be forever like that. So that's why you need to continue working, and you need to focus on building your future as well. Yes, enjoy this present moment of achieving all these things, but don't over relax right now, because maybe later you might have some certain challenges coming up soon. So enjoy this time right now, but don't over relax. Stay still focused on the things you have to do on your work. Okay, that was my tarot forecast and advice for all zodiac signs starting from October 11th until October 17th. Let me know in the comments how you feel about your card, how you feel about the upcoming week. So thank you everyone for watching, and I see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.